We're starting today's show in a very tasty way. Well, Denver Restaurant Week is here, and this year is more delicious than ever with special plates. We've got special prices and a whole lot of foodie fun. Well, today we have Root Down Executive Chef Brendan Bailey. He is amazing, Chef. It's so good to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
Everybody's already raving about the salad, about everything that you brought this morning. It's going to be a good time around here. Well, let's talk about Root Down. It's one restaurant in the Edible Beats group. What other restaurants are in this group, Chef, and are they all participating in Denver Restaurant Week?
I believe all of them are participating. Our sister restaurants are Vital Root, Linger,
Okay.
Ophelia's, and L5.
Really? Okay, I didn't know that. Linger is another one of my favorites, too. Good
It's fantastic.
food there. It
Yes.
really is. Why is Restaurant Week so important to you and restaurants like Root Down?
I think that it's always been a chance for, people to get out and try some spots they've never been able to get on the list. Maybe forces people out, makes things a little bit more approachable.
Yeah.
But that's why we've always enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's a good time. It also encourages people to get out and check out the foodie scene right here in Denver. Okay, so when you know you're going to be in Denver Restaurant Week, how do you develop the special menu that you will put out for this, and what have you brought today?
Right on. Well, we really look at things that are on our menu. We want to give people an authentic experience, not something that was, dumbed down or, cheapened or something. We want to give people the exact experience. So you're going to find things that are on our menu. This is actually a new dish that's actually hitting the menu today, just to get in line with Restaurant Week. And then I brought another couple things to just kind of show you, what exactly you get for Restaurant Week.
Okay, so if somebody comes into Root Down, these are some of the options that they can actually enjoy and order.
Right off
the
menu.
So what is this, Chef?
So this is our American bison dish here.
Okay.
It has a grilled radicchio underneath, charred rapini, fried smashed sunchokes, and then we're just going to finish it here with a little bit of a country ham and shishito pepper vinaigrette.
Yum. So what kind of flavor is that going to give once it's on there?
Lots of salty, sweet vinegar. It's just going to kind of round out everything.
Yeah, that sounds like a good combination.
And then just to kind of, add a little texture, we just got a little popcorn, which is always fun.
Okay, talk to me about the popcorn. How did you come up with that, and what is that going to add as far as flavor-wise?
I just kind of thought that the texture of it went well with everything. It's kind of like chewy, but also kind of has like a fresh saltiness to it.
Okay,
and then these are just some microgreens from our micro garden that we have right behind Root Down.
Talk about fresh, everyone. Look at that. That is very different from anything I've ordered, but it's got my name all over it. I love everything that you've used here, and it smells wonderful. Okay, the dessert is another one that a few people have been eyeing here throughout the morning. That is also something you can order during Restaurant Week. And
yes.
Come on, the salad with the goat cheese.
Yes, it's one of our best-selling desserts. It's our banana cream pie, little bruleed bananas, and a black sesame whipped cream underneath there.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, and talk to me about the salad.
And this is our baby beet salad. It's been on the menu for a long time. It's, one of our signature dishes. It has a beet and sunflower seed pesto with pickled beets and local goat cheese.
This salad here, is that like going to be a starter? How does it work when somebody comes and orders it?
Exactly.
Is it a three-piece
you
menu?
get a choice of, you have 3 courses. You have choices all along the way. So choice of 4 starters, 4 mains, and 3 desserts.
Wonderful. Okay, so if I wanted this exact meal, is that already like it's paired up together, or do you have to select
You make your choices, but this is all available on the Restaurant Week menu.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, so they want me to put this up here. That's what they wanted me to do. Okay, this food is fantastic. I don't want to let it go. Well, Root Down really impacted the Denver food scene, and you're still making headlines. What does that say to you, and what is most important to you about the food you serve and the experience? Because I'm pretty big on the experience, the atmosphere of where you're going to dine.
Yeah, we love to be a place where people can come to celebrate. We love birthdays, anniversaries, all those sorts of things.
Yeah.
But we just kind of try to, create that kind of community vibe and try to keep money in the community so that we can, keep flourishing.
That's right. Well, we had some of the organizers for Denver Restaurant Week earlier in the week, and one of the things they said is they're shocked and just so happy to have so many restaurants participating in this event. Why do you believe, Chef, in being a part of Restaurant Week?
Yeah, again, I think it just like gives access to people that wouldn't necessarily come out. But yeah, we have so many restaurants in our restaurant scene now that it gives you a chance to go out and try something you haven't tried before, maybe push you out of your comfort zone a touch.
That's exactly right. Well, if people were to smell what I'm smelling this morning, they will certainly come out to Root Down. Chef, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you.
Can't wait to see you during Restaurant Week. Okay, well, you can get in on the Denver Restaurant Week fun. For a list of dates, restaurants, and menus, start at denverrestaurantweek.com. You may just see me at Root Down or one of the other participating restaurants.